Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You could be sitting in a chair. You can also be lying down. You just want to find what works for you. Today's a very short meditation, only 10 minutes, so the position's not as important, but really you just want to find something comfortable. Just find what works for you. This is also an open eye meditation practice. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, just leave the screen alone and just drop them lightly on the floor below. Maybe it's the desk or maybe it's the ceiling if you're lying down. But just keep your eyes lowered. We don't have a stare going on. We're not looking at a particular spot or analyzing anything, but we're also not blurry and buzzy. We just have a nice light, clear gaze directed downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable position, and your eyes are open and down. Just settle here. We're not looking for anything. We're not changing our state of mind for another. We're not quieting our thoughts. We're not seeking any future. We're just remaining right here, where we always are. But then we get distracted. Maybe I'm catching you thinking, or being distracted by something happening around you. And then you lose sight of this moment again. This is why you suffer. This is why most of us suffer. Because we're basically sleepwalking through life and not living where we are, which is always here and now. So when we get distracted, we just come back to this moment. Stay here. Notice the sounds around you. There's a general hum and buzz of the world. Passing cars, animals eating their dinner, the sound of the refrigerator. And just let this happen. In other words, just let your ears hear what they want to. Allow the vibrations in the air to just play with your eardrums. Don't judge any of it. Just step back and listen. And maybe I'm catching you again thinking, planning, remembering. And notice how when you start following a thought, when you get distracted, you lose your attention of sound. Don't live in the dream. The dream created by thought after thought after thought. Let the dream play in the background. Let your mind be the back seat, in the back seat, and not driving. And bring your attention to your eyes. Even if you have your eyes closed. And just notice the visual field itself. We don't pay attention to what we see, only we just pay attention to seeingness. The physical action in relationship with light and color that occurs all by itself. Just stay with it. Let your eyes see what they want to see. This moment is where you've always been. This moment isn't a dream. This moment is you. So be and completely rest. All right, you can look at the screen. Now, if you were following along with me here in this practice, this one particularly, you notice that very interesting thing. When you try to pay attention to something that is present, it seems like maybe 10 seconds, maybe 15, some thought, some plan, some worry interrupts that concentration. It's like, okay, he says to just pay attention to the ears. And we listen, and you start to get it then. I don't know if this is working. Oh, I forgot to email that person back. What if you didn't? I wonder what meditation is like when I go like, it's not meditative. Then you lose this hearing because your attention went to the dream. And most of us live here. Most of us live in this kind of thought-formed, always talking, always contemplating, always arguing, always having an opinion life. And it feels like a me. Rare is it to just be in the moment, as they say, to just hear. As you watch this video, you can just see. You hear my words. It's just sound. You just hear this moment. And because we're not here, we live in this world, this dream world, that is horrible a lot of the times. There's so much to do, so many people to interact with, and it becomes difficult. Now, it's good to think. It's not a bad thing. Only if we're always only thinking, then we're just sleepwalking through life. We miss it. So wake up from the dream and be here now. Thank you for your time today. And thank you for showing up for your life. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.